The man joined a deadly game. He became the target of 5 professional hunters. The rules were simple. If he could evade capture in the city for 24 hours, he would win millions in prize money. It turned out the man was a desperate cancer patient with little time left. His doctor said he didn't have long to live. But just then, his wife got pregnant. If he died, all he'd leave behind for his family was endless debt. Just as he lost all hope, he remembered the mysterious business card a hospital worker had slipped him. With nothing to lose, he went to the company on the card. The boss offered him the deal that started the story, the game. At the beginning of the game, he'd receive $50,000. Every hour, another $50,000 would be added, with chances to double the money. If he succeeded, he'd win a total of $24 million. But there were rules. He couldn't call the police or tell anyone. The boss gave him a broken phone that could only make and receive calls from them. Every time the money arrived, his location would be exposed for 15 seconds. Worst of all, if he broke any rules, the hunters would chase him to his death. Thinking of his unborn child, the man gritted his teeth and agreed. The next morning, he met the boss at a diner. He got the phone. The first $50,000 came through. Instantly, the man tensed up. The game had begun. The next second, he hid in a bathroom stall. But a man in a suit, holding a screwdriver, found him. The suit-wearing man thought the game was too easy. He called the boss to complain and demand a refund. Seizing the chance, the man slammed the door open and ran. He escaped. When the second hour's payment arrived, his location was exposed again. He stayed cautious, but a bearded man still found him. The bearded man held a knife to his throat. Just as he was about to be taken, the suit-wearing man suddenly stopped the elevator. Turns out, the hunters competed against each other too. The man knocked the bearded man down and bolted into the street. But he tripped and fell into a dead-end alley. The suit-wearing man found him instantly. Then, out of nowhere, a cop showed up. Bound by the game's rules, both men played it off as a joke. Once free, the man grabbed a bike and pedaled like crazy. He finally shook off the suit-wearing man. Just as he thought he could rest, the bearded man suddenly appeared. He rammed into the man, knocking him down. The bearded man pulled out a dagger to end the game, but the man dodged. At the same time, the bearded man's foot got stuck in the bike wheel. Furious, he threw a knife, but it stuck in the wall. The man sprinted into the subway station. Catching his breath, he looked up and saw the suit-wearing man on the opposite platform. But this time, he didn't run. Instead, he charged straight at the hunter. Can you guess what the man did next?